Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Today we're heading back to Normandy where we're going to be checking out the brand new V3 German Army book. So let's get started. Alright, so an exciting day today here in the Nerd Cave for us as we've been looking at this German book for a little while and we're eager to try it out. Plus I got my new German Veteran Infantry box set that Warlord was kind enough to send me fully painted. We're going to be running them as a dedicated pioneer platoon, which we'll look at here in a second. And we're going to be facing off against some Americans here in this nondescript Norman village. So let's go ahead and get started with the briefing. Starting off with channel sponsors, and today is Kick-Ass Mail Order. They are a US-based mail order company specializing in all minis, sci-fi, historical, you name it. But if you're looking for bolt action stuff, they got it. Minis, terrain, hobby supplies. They got it all. So check out the description, the link in the description. Use the code for a nice little bonus. All right, so starting off with the terrain today, the mat is our Sicily mat by Geekville, one of our all-time favorites. Very vibrant, really brings the board to life. Check out the description if you want to get one of these for yourself. So game-wise, start off with these hedges. So these are going to be soft cover, 2-inch visibility only. It is going to also block line of sight to vehicles. So blocks line of sight to everything unless that unit is within 2 inches of it, in which case it can see and be seen and will receive soft cover. All of the buildings, aside from the little sheds kind of scattered around, are going to be hard cover. These are going to be soft cover. These are going to be soft cover. This is soft cover as well, and so is that wheat field. And we have just a few pieces of dense terrain. We got one there and one there, but it's already by this hedge, so I don't know how much effect that will have, but it may come into play. Oh, and then we got a couple patches of grass as well, and those are going to be soft cover. And that will do it for the terrain for today's game. Mission for today is land grab. This is one of the story scenarios, so it's not as balanced as the tournament style missions at the beginning of the mission section of the rulebook. In land grab, we're going to be starting by rolling off, and whoever wins the roll is going to pick a table quarter to deploy in. And you can leave up to half of your force in reserve. There is no outflanking allowed. And then whatever is not in reserve, we'll put a dice in the bag for that, and we will deploy as drawn, and it cannot be within 12 inches of the table's center. Mission or units can also use the hidden rule, which in 3rd edition is honestly not that great. And there will be a preparatory bombardment for both players, so both of us will roll a d6, and on anything but prep bombardment will come in. So the objective is to seize as many of the table quarters as possible. So you're going to have your own, you're going to have the enemies, and there's going to be 2 neutral table quarters. So if you are, let's see, your victory points, you're going to get 1 victory point for every enemy unit you destroy. You're going to get 2 victory points if one of your units is in one of the neutral table quarters, and you're going to get 3 victory points if one of your units at the end of the game is in the enemy table quarter. So you can try to spread out as much as you can across the board and try to get as many kill points as you can. So fairly simple mission. Let's go ahead and take a look at the forces. We will begin here with the new Germans. So I got the new book and I've read through it, and I've tried to squeeze as much as I could from the new book into this list as I can. I definitely wanted to use my new Pioneer platoon. So these guys are the brand new German Veteran Infantry. I have built them purely for engineering work. They're all armed with SMGs. I do have a couple Panzerfausts I stole from the Grenadier Sprue mixed in. But I tried to equip these guys with as much of the options in the new book as I could. And I also have a Panzer Ace, which we'll talk about here in a second. So starting off, this is 1,248 points, 10 order dice. So a very small list, but a lot of vets and a lot of squad upgrades involved. So we're going to have a captain, regular. They're going to have 2 rifles, and he's going to have a pistol. So one of the new things in the book is these command teams now have to pay for their weapons. So I'm trying to keep the captain kind of back and hidden. Just use his 12-inch bubble to best effect. He's not really going to be out running around machine gunning people down. So just to limit points, I reduced what they're carrying. So everything they get is free. I believe it's actually -1 point for him if he takes a pistol as well. So that is built from the new German Veteran Infantry box as well. Just, what the hell, a 3-man base. Kind of a little overboard there, but looks cool. And then we're going to have our mandatory infantry platoon. And that is going to be commanded by just a 3-man team platoon command team, and they are going to have SMGs. And my 2 mandatory infantry is going to be a 9-man grenadier squad, regular, 1 SMG, 1 Panzerfaust, LMG. And then we're going to have this new Spa Truppen squad. So it's a 4-man squad of veterans. They don't have many upgrades. You can only bring 1 SMG, but for 1 point each, they can be infiltrators. As long as they're not over their base number of 4 guys, they can have infiltrate. So they're going to be able to infiltrate onto the board into a forward position. They are small, but they are veterans, and if you get them in some good cover, they can really hang around. So we'll see how they work out. Moving on, here we have our Pioneer platoon. So starting off, we have a 4-man command team. They can take up to 5, but for points purposes, I'm just bringing 4. So it's 4 guys, platoon leader, and they all have SMGs. We're also going to have a Sturm Pioneer platoon. So they are veteran mandatory. It's the only option you can take them in. All SMGs, and I'm bringing this GRB 39. It is an NI tank rifle with an HE round that it can fire. It's 30 points for that thing. 24-inch range with a +3 pen-shaped charge, so it doesn't drop off over distance, and it can fire a 1-inch template. So direct fire 1-inch template at 24 is, I think it could possibly be pretty good. So we'll see. I guess we'll find out today if it's any good. Then we're going to have 2 late war Pioneer squads. So there's 2 varieties. There's early war, late war, and I guess 3 if you count the Sturm Pioneers. But we're bringing 2 veteran late war Pioneer squads. Both are going to have 1 Panzerfaust. All the guys are SMGs except the specialist weapons. In this squad, it's going to be an LMG. So that's only 15 points. We're also bringing a flamethrower over here in this squad. So that's 30 points. And we're also going to have 1 demo charge in that squad. So the demo charge, the way that works, it's 20 points. You use a fire order to place it, and you have to wait till the next turn and give them a run order, and they have to move at least 3 inches away, and it goes off. And it'll go off as a 3-inch template. If it's against a building, it follows the 3-inch template rules for that, and otherwise it's just a 3-inch template. So 20 points. Could be hard to use. I guess we'll find out. Another test that we're going to run with those guys. So that is the Pioneer platoon. And last up we have our Armor platoon. So I brought a Hetzer. I'm aware there were no Hetzers in Normandy. I wanted to bring my Stug, but for some reason I can't find the long barrel for it. So I downgraded it to a Hetzer. But the Hetzer and a bunch of the big cats, Panzer IV, even the Stug 3, they can take a rule called Panzer Ace. So it can only apply to veteran tanks, and only 1 unit can have it. So the Hetzer's going to have it, and what it does is when it hits, you get a +1 on your roll to penetrate the target, and you get a +1 on the damage chart if you do penetrate it. So that is pretty awesome. It'll make these guys excellent tank hunters, especially with the +1 to hit. So if you're firing exclusively at tanks, you're getting +1 on every roll basically. So solid rule, and that's free. It just applies to one of your tanks that are eligible to take the rule. And then last we're going to bring a Stummel. This is a 7-up carrier. It can hold 8 men, and it is armed with a light howitzer and then a machine gun as well. And that will do it for the German force. And here we have the Americans. So these are this is using the list in the rule book, as the American book is not out yet. So they technically still get their weapons for free on their platoon command teams. They can only have 3 guys in platoon command teams as well. But pretty standard, just basic 3rd edition rule book units. So this is 1,248 points with 13 order dice. And starting off, we're going to have a captain. This is Captain Joe Thornhill. He has a pistol and then 2 rifles. And then the platoon, the mandatory infantry platoon, is going to be commanded by Lieutenant Reese Dignan. 3 guys, SMGs. We're going to have 2 12-man rifle squads, so straight up rifle squads, no SMGs, no BARs, no nothing. Just 12 dudes with rifles, regulars. The first one's going to be commanded by Sergeant Barry Hume, and the second one's going to be commanded by Sergeant Mark Donaldson. And then we have a 10-man paratrooper squad. They're stubborn, they're veterans, 3 SMGs and an LMG. So solid 10-man veteran squad there. They're going to have 2 trucks. And moving over this way, we have an artillery platoon. So artillery platoon commander is Bob Rowell. And he's going to be commanding 1 3-inch heavy anti-tank gun, commanded by Barry Tyler. And then 1 medium howitzer, commanded by Kevin Clausius. They have a spotter. And then for the armor platoon, we're going to have the command tank is going to be the Sherman, just a vanilla, regular old Sherman, commanded by Wild Bill Thompson. And then a Greyhound. It's a light armored car, open topped, with a light AT gun and coax machine gun, commanded by John Baldwin. So that is 13 order dice for the Americans. So that is it for the briefing. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so Robert's arrived. He's going to be my opponent today. He will be the Americans. I'm going to be playing the Germans and hopefully avoid the curse of the new minis. We'll see though. So I did win the roll-off. I picked this table quarter. So Robert was obligated to deploy over there, and I did deploy my platoon commander along with the regular squad of grenadiers over here, my captain, my pioneer platoon leader, late war pioneers with LMG, stern pioneers, and I left my SPA Truppen infiltrated over here, and I left my Hetzer, my Stummel with the other early war guys in reserve. So the flamethrower squad's in the Stummel, and then Robert deployed his howitzer here.
Yep.
3-inch AT gun, artillery platoon commander, Sherman, Greyhound, captain, infantry squad, snipers up there.
Yep.
And the spotters over in the corner over here. And we did both get the preliminary barrage in, and it's pretty much just did a bunch of pins. So it's a pin on my officer, 2 pins there. Whoops.
Yep.
2 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, 1 pin. My SPA Truppen did take a direct hit, so I lost one of them and took 2 pins. And he took 2 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, 2 pins, 1 pin on the Greyhound, and then the squad over there didn't take any pins, and 1 pin on the spotter. So bunches of pins scattered around the table, and 1 casualty from the SPA Truppen squad. I hope I'm saying that right. But anyway, that's it. So we'll go ahead and get started with turn 1. All right, top of 1. Robert's the bag man. What do we got first?
Survey says Germans.
Germans, okay. All right, so I passed the 2-pin order with my SPA Truppen.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire at the 3-inch AT gun over there. I can see
Base 4.
soft cover. So yeah, I have a pin.
Pin.
So 5.
And then long range is not a thing anymore, right?
Nope.
And you didn't move.
Yep.
So just 2 5s.
2 5. So just 2 rifles at the 3-inch AT.
2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits. So they're
That goes to
regulars.
3.
Yep.
So they're cover save.
I got to wound you first.
Okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So 2 5-ups cover saves because you're in soft cover because of that orchard.
No.
Ooh, I killed 2 of the crew with 2 rifle shots.
That's not good.
That is. Oh, and that's a morale check because you lost half of your crew.
And you're down 3 pins.
Yeah, but you got +2 because your lieutenant's in there. That's good.
Okay.
So you're 3 pins, but you're down to 2 crewmen.
Yep. So can I have 2 rings, please?
Well, let's draw the next die.
Okay. Next die is Germans again.
Germans again, okay. Put my Hester down. That's in reserve.
Next die?
Yep, next die.
Americans.
Americans.
I'm going to give my sniper a fire order.
Oh boy. Sniper.
I'm going to shoot at your SPA Truppen.
Okay, don't forget to take your order test.
Yep.
Got your captain there though.
Yep. So
Thornhill.
on base 9 down to 7, back up to 11 for the captain.
Yep. No problem.
No problem. So we'll go down to 1 pin, so it's going to be a 4, and the...
I think we'll check it. So he's going to need a 4. He's a 3 because he's a sniper, gets +1. He's got a pin though, so needing a 4 to hit.
No!
So miss. All right, next die. He would also have had a +1 to wound, and he would have no cover.
Germans.
Germans again. Over here, I snapped with the officer. He passed his order, but they did not. So they had a 2-pin order, and I rolled a 10. So even with the lieutenant there, it did no good. So nothing happened. I just pulled 2 dice. So next die.
Americans.
Okay. He's going to have his artillery commanded by Clausius, who did pass their order. He's going to fire at my officer over here, indirect from his spotter.
Nope.
Thank God. I did not need a 3-inch template landing on me right now.
I would have appreciated that.
Now I'm thinking I should have spread those guys out a little bit.
Well, now you've been inspired to.
Now I have a reason, yes. There's artillery shells falling on us. Alright, so next die.
Next die. Americans again.
So Baldwin, and the Greyhound is just advanced up there next to the garage. So next die.
Germans.
Germans, okay. And my Pioneers with the LMG passer order advanced up to the hedge. And we're going to take a shot. The MG-34 is in range of Donaldson's squad, way over there, just barely. But I do have a pin. I did move, so I'm at 6. I need 6s. I got 1.
Okay, so they get a pin.
So they got a pin. They're the only ones that didn't take a pin, I think, during
Yep.
the pre-game barrage. Nothing but a pin.
Nothing but a pin.
Yep. All right, next die.
Next die. Survey says Americans.
Donaldson's squad getting out of dodge after the MG-34 firing, and he's run up behind the shed here. So next die.
Germans again.
My Stern Pioneer squad passed their order barely, thanks to the captain, even though they had 1 pin. They just slid up the hedge, and we're out of range with our grenade rifle. So next die.
Germans again.
Germans again. All right, I'm going to put my another unit in reserve down.
Okay. Americans.
Okay. Over here, Captain Thornhill is just advanced up behind the garage next to the Greyhound, and he still has a pin, huh?
Yep, he had 2.
Oh, that's right. But he gets himself a +4, so
Yeah, that's
unless you
okay.
foobar, you're good. So next die.
Americans again. Well, my AT gun is going to rally.
Yeah,
It's got 3 pins and...
That's right. You got an extra pin from the spa trooping.
Yep. So
All
I'm
right.
down 3, but up 2.
Yeah, but you're always rallying on full,
Okay, cool.
so just don't foobar.
11. Thought about it.
You got it. So you lose all your pins right away. That's one of the great things about V3.
Mm-hmm.
They're just all gone. So next day.
Germans.
All right, I'll put my last thing down, which is my Stummel. It'll go down in reserve.
Americans.
Okay. That's a Wild Bill Sherman has rallied. He is now pin free. So next day. Americans again.
Oh, rally.
Your artillery commander,
Yeah.
Bob Rowell. He's got 2 pins on him.
Yep.
Okay. 9.
Not anymore.
is Good. All right. So next. Did you ever try to pass your order for your artillery?
I did. So
You
they
did.
should be at
Should
1
be at
pin.
1 pin.
And the pin on the spotter should be gone.
Okay.
I don't know if that pin matters.
The pin on the spotter, it does not matter
Okay,
unless
yeah.
you try to move.
So,
It's not going to stop him from spotting.
okay, well, he would have lost it anyway for passing the order.
Yeah, we'll take it off. It's fine.
Okay.
So next day.
Americans.
Okay. Please put squad in reserve down.
Germans.
Germans, and I am down to my captain and my lieutenant. So let's see if the captain can pass his order.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Actually, I should just rally them. I'm just going to rally the captain.
Okay.
Okay, next die.
Germans again.
All right, let's see if we can move our lieutenant.
I think.
Yes.
Yep, and it's just American units in reserve.
So he'll be down to 1. I will move the lieutenant, I think, just
Cool.
to get up to the hedge. My lieutenant over here just moved up along the hedge with the other 2 Pioneer squads. And I think that's everything.
Yep.
Rest of the robber stuff's in reserve.
So they can go down.
They're going down, and yeah, we'll move on to turn 2. Top of 2.
And survey says Americans.
Ah, okay.
Well, I'm going to bring in my paratroopers.
All right. Okay, so over here, Sergeant Bruder's Airborne have advanced on.
Yep,
Oh, wait a
they're
minute.
clearing the
Hold on,
infiltrators.
hold on. You can't do that.
I can do it because I come in on my table quarter.
It has to come in on
Oh,
the
the
back
long edge?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do that then.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
That's
we'll fix
unfortunate.
that. Yeah. He was gonna hose down my spa trooping, but
Yeah, it was.
he can only come in over here. There's no outflanking allowed, so we'll fix that. Disregard. We're going to reset. We're gonna let him just not bring Bruder in. He's instead gonna have his sniper Olivier Decalone fire at the spa troop. Even a 3,
Hit.
got it. So a 4 to wound.
Yep.
Because it's +1.
Dead.
And no cover save.
Nope. So your
kill my
NCO is
NCO.
dead,
Yeah.
which I don't think matters.
But it only matters that I lost my SMG.
Okay.
But with the new Blitzkrieg rule, or is it Blitzkrieg? Initiative training, one of those new rules in the new German book says that it's very simplified now. Basically, it just says they don't suffer the -1 for losing their squad leader. That's it.
Okay.
Because before, remember last edition, I was like, well, does the guy pick up his weapon? And there was a lot of ambiguity about it. But not anymore. Now it's just they don't suffer the -1. So back up to 2 pins with the spa trooping.
Okay.
All right. So Olivier has taken someone out, and you lost your pin.
Yes.
All right. Next die. Still got my 2 rifles though.
Americans again.
Okay, so let's see here. Robert's going to have Clausius's howitzer fire over here again from the spotter, who I forgot was here.
Nope. So
I could have taken his spotter out with my
you could have tried at least.
AT rifle. Yeah, I could have tried.
So where's the?
So it missed.
Yep. So.
Ranging in on these
Yep.
boys.
Ranging
Okay.
on those guys.
So next die.
Next die.
Time to move. Again.
Americans.
Wow. Sergeant Donaldson and his squad have continued on into the neutral table quarter and ran up to the fence there.
Yep.
So they are in position. So next die.
Americans again.
Man, is there any German dice in there?
Nope.
All right, Americans yet again. The Baldwin's Greyhound is advanced up to the edge of the garage.
Yep.
And he has eyes on my Stern Pioneer squad here.
Yep.
And he's going to fire the coax, so just needing 5s.
Yep. 3.
Ooh, wow. Damn. Okay.
And then your veterans, so I need
I'll bet.
5s again.
Yep.
Got 1.
Okay.
And you had a 5+ cover save. You saved it.
Nothing but a pin.
In.
All right. Next die.
Germans.
I wonder if I'm 24 inches from you, because I would love to fire my AT rifle at you.
You can.
That is a really close call. I'm thinking I'm not within 24. It's so hard to tell. Then let me think about what I want to do here. I'm just going to go with the spot trooping over here. So I did pass my order, and we're going to fire over there at the AT gun yet again. I killed 2 guys last time. Let's see if we can do it again. So I'm needing a 5.
Yep. You got 1.
Got 1. All right. Needing a 4.
4. Got it.
Another one. So you get a 5 up cover save.
Nope.
Another guy down.
And a morale check.
Yep.
They don't care.
So he's down to 1 guy.
Yeah.
The spot trooping guys has been picking off that 3-inch AT gun like crazy over here.
Uh-huh.
I did not expect them to do that, but hey, 2 rifles, not bad. So next day.
Americans. Oh.
So Lieutenant Rowell, artillery platoon commander, is tired of these spa trooping. He's advanced up into the orchard with his 3 rifles, and he's going to take 4 shots because he's got 3 rifles.
No.
Nothing, not a damn hit.
Not
He needed
nothing.
a 5.
Yep. So
Yeah,
what got?
he's a little tired of these spa trooping over here.
Yeah. Especially since I can't use my preferred solution on them. Next die.
Not yet.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Germans.
Okay. Starting over here. So I have my lieutenant. Passed his order. He's going to snap both of these pioneer squads. First one hopped. They're the ones with the LMG.
Okay.
We're going to fire at Donaldson again, way the hell over there by that fence. Just with the LMGs. And
Just
one
the
I can
LMGs.
see. 2 hits.
2 hits.
One with our kick-ass mail order dice.
Okay.
So regulars.
Yep.
Nothing but a pin.
Nothing but a pin.
All right, now we will continue the moves. All right, so my Stern Pioneers have leapt the hedge as well. So all my SMGs are going to fire. The purple kick-ass mail order dice are going to be needing 2s because my squad leader's in point blank.
Okay.
Everything else is need and force. And this is at the spotter inside the restaurant. That's 2 hits, 3, 4, 5 total hits.
Okay. And so he's regular.
So I'm needing 4s. That's 4 wounds.
And he's in heavy cover. So 4 plus save?
4 ups. 4 ups, yep. He's
Saved
dead.
2 of them. So.
Yeah, I never got to fire my Panzerbusch. Let's just do it for the fun of it. Needing a 5. He missed anyway.
Okay.
I was going to fire a 1-inch template.
Yep.
I like the 1-inch fire direct fire 1-inch template. It's pretty sweet because it's how easy it is to hit now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, it's 30 points for that thing, but
Yeah.
plus 3 pen, not bad.
Not bad.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It's shape charged, so it doesn't lose any potency. Okay, so that's spotter dead. So his howitzer is now blind, but we will say he can move in the orchard because it's not dense terrain.
Yep.
It's just light cover. So next die. So I guess he could wheel up.
Americans.
Americans again. Okay, he just had Barry Tyler turn the gun towards the Spa-Truppen, the AT gun. So we just looked it up. One guy can rotate the gun, but they can't move it.
Makes sense.
But they can still rotate it. So one guy, Barry Tyler himself.
He was very well motivated.
He was
all the dead guys around him.
Yeah.
He ate his spinach.
His
today.
crew's been dropping like flies, and he's like, I'm moving this thing. So he's facing over this way now. So next day.
Germans.
Okay. Over here, I had my platoon commander snapped. These guys finally passed their order. They've advanced up to this hedge into this light, dense terrain. And then my officer himself has just moved over. I line of sight hiding behind that barn over there. So next die.
Americans.
Americans again, alright. Sergeant Hume and his infantry, his rifle squad, have made it onto the board in their truck. They drove up next to there to the Cafe Pierre. Next die.
Germans.
Okay. And captain is advanced up, staying within 12 of the rest of the pioneer platoon, but he himself staying more than 2 inches from the hedge. Next die.
Americans.
Lieutenant Reese Dignan's come in from reserve, and he's just run up there behind Hume's truck.
Yep.
It's like, come on, guys, wait for me.
Americans again.
Americans again. So Major Thornhill, he's been promoted mid-game.
Mm-hmm.
He has moved around. He almost foobarred.
Almost.
He had 1 pin. All he had to do was not foobar to pass, and he rolled an 11. But he did make it. He's just kind of scooted up behind the garage there next to Baldwin's Greyhound.
Yep.
So next die.
Next die. Survey says Germans.
All right, I got reserves.
Yes, you
A
do.
lot of reserves, and I think I'm down to.
I think you are down to your reserves.
Yeah, that's all I have left. So let me think about what I want to bring in. I got a squad, the flamethrower, and a Stummel, and I got my Hetzer. I'm gonna step back a few moments, and he was technically able to fire this thing.
Missed.
Because when you advance, it's a -1 to hit, right?
Yep.
So he needed a 6.
I
He
can
fired
also
the
go
small
recruit
trooper.
the gun as long, which
Recruit it. Yeah, you could send guys from the howitzer over there.
or my officer team.
I thought it'd be from one artillery to another.
I'll double check.
All right, we'll check it out. And over here, I forgot to mention this, but I did move my Stummel on at a run straight up this side to help out over here. And yeah, so next die.
Germans.
Germans always put the squad in the Stummel down. Next die.
Americans.
Robert just put the squad in the truck down.
Yep.
So
Germans.
Next die was the Germans. My Hetzer is advanced, or actually, technically he ran. This is more than 9.
Yep.
I didn't go the full distance. I did not want to go out in that courtyard because Bill Sherman is not gone yet, so I'd just be sitting there to get shot at. So I just came up here next to this coach house and pivoted, and we're gonna stay there.
Okay.
And that's my last die. So what do you have left? You got your Sherman.
Sherman and then the paratroopers
Paratroopers.
in their truck.
Okay. All right. Well, Bill Sherman is advanced. He's firing at the Stummel.
No.
It's a miss. I would have got cover anyway, but
Yeah.
I'd rather not get hit.
And I'm going to try bringing paratroopers on in their truck.
Okay. So rolling for the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
Barely.
Yeah. Luckily, the Americans have that rule where they don't suffer the -1 to come in from reserves. Otherwise, he would have not made it on that roll.
Right.
So we'll see where the truck goes. Josh Bruder, his airborne squad is in that truck.
Mm-hmm.
They've advanced on, crashed through the fence.
Crashed the fence.
And they're right there now. Behind the garage.
Behind the
And
garage.
that is it for turn 2, I believe, right?
Yep, take pictures.
All right. We'll be back for turn 3. Turn 3. First die.
Germans.
Hey, I better move my stummel.
Yeah, you better move your
I better move my I think I better move my stummel out. Could be important, so let's do that first. German stummel's advanced up. I thought I might be able to sneak a shot through that gap, but I can't because I had to stay an inch away from my guys. If I could have moved over a little bit, I probably could have, but we're not doing that, so next die.
Germans again.
Okay. Spot trooping over here, pass her order, and we've run back. Trying to stay out of line of sight of everything in there, and hopefully, if I'm lucky, get out of range of the sniper. I doubt it, but it's worth a try. So next
Worth a try. Americans.
He's going to have his Greyhound under Baldwin fire his coax at my Stern Pioneer squad. Just need numbers.
I got one.
Got a hit. That's a pin.
Did not kill.
Nothing but a pin. Alright, next die.
Americans again.
Okay. Okay, so over here, Lieutenant Bob Rowell of the artillery snapped.
Yep.
So first he recruited. So he had one guy from the howitzer move over to the AT gun. So they're at 2, they're down to 3. He then had the medium artillery gun move. He had a run order to move 6 up, so he can see out here now.
Yep.
Then he had the AT gun under Tyler rotate.
Yep.
So now he's kind of covering
That's base 2.
this area. So this is now a killing zone for
Yes, come forward, please.
all these guys. Right now I just happen to be out with this dense terrain.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be tough with only SMGs.
Americans.
Another American dice. Over here, Hume's truck ran up behind that dense terrain. So they won't be able to get out, but he's up here now. So next die.
Germans.
Germans, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My captain, he's doing a giant snap. So we're gonna snap the Stern Pioneers, the officer's going to move up, and then these guys are going to move up. First up is the Panzer Bush, or whatever it is. The AT rifle. I don't know if it's a Panzer Bush. It's a GRB 39.
Okay.
Isn't the Panzer Bush that squeeze bore thing?
Maybe.
Yeah, this isn't that.
No, that's the pup shin.
Well, whatever. I do have range onto... You know what? I don't even know if that thing can fire when it moves. Let me double check and see if it's fixed or not. We're going to fire it off. I can't find the exact rule. It is an AT rifle. They can fire. So I need a 5 to hit the...
Greyhound.
It's a 4.
4. Missed.
Just missed. All right. So that was the first of the snaps. Now I got the next 2 to do.
Yep.
At the end of the snap, my officers moved up there next to the restaurant with the Stern Pioneers. And then my other late war Pioneer squad, the LMG, ran over here behind the rat bastard. And that's it. So next die.
Americans. Germans.
German went on ambush.
Germans.
Germans, okay. Let's see, what the hell do I even have left? I guess just that stuff over there, right?
Yep.
Okay. I did another snap with my infantry platoon commander. He snapped the guys in the half track. It's open top, so he can order them, I'm sure. And they ran up, and then he himself ran up behind the late war Pioneer squad with the flamethrower. So they are all kind of congregating behind this house here. So next die. Oh, and he put these guys on ambush.
Yep.
As part of that snap too.
American. I'm gonna snap.
Snap. All right. So Major Thornhill, who's behind that garage there,
Yes.
he snapped.
Yes, he did.
First, he had this squad over here go on ambush.
Correct.
Then he had the truck back up,
Yep.
and he ordered Bruder's airborne squad to disembark with an advance.
Shoot up those.
And they're going to fire at my Stern Pioneer. So he's got 3 SMGs.
Yep. All within 12.
5 rifles, which is going to be 6 shots.
And then 4 from the LMG.
Yep. And then so you got 2 different colors
yep,
in there?
the blue need the 4s. Everybody else needs 5s.
So blues need 4, everyone else needs 5. Sorry.
Blues missed.
Wow. We'll count them up. There's only 2 hits.
2 hits out of
A lot of shots.
15 dice.
That's crazy. Needing 5s.
Needing 5s. Got 1.
Okay, and then soft cover. We say nothing but a pin. Wow, I thought those guys were going to be in big trouble with that. That was really bad. All right, so next die. Hey, at least you're in the open. Americans again. Roberts had Dignan advance up to the fence. Next die. Getting kind of low on dice, aren't we?
Yeah, there's 1 German and 2 American left.
Okay.
American putting my sniper on ambush.
Okay. Not going to test your range out on the...
It's more than 36.
Okay.
It's a 4-foot table. You're under 6 inches from the edge. Yeah.
All right. So next die.
Germans, your Hetzer.
Oh yeah, the Hetzer, but now Wild Bill's Sherman is on Overwatch.
Yes.
So I could be brave and go around the corner and hope you miss. I don't really want to lose my Hetzer though, right yet. So the ambush has deterred me from coming out there, that's for sure. Let me think what the hell I'm going to do with this Hetzer. I came out anyway. To hell with it. I am in soft cover. I skirted around the building. What the hell? Let's do this. Go ahead, man, on your ambush. Ah, you missed. Now I will fire. So I moved.
Yep.
Wait,
so
what'd you roll?
A 1.
Okay, I was gonna say we forgot the +1. You only needed a 3 to hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I need a 4 because
Yeah, you moved.
I need a 5 for moving, but it's AT gun firing at a tank.
Yep, so you need a 4.
4 up. Come on, Hetzer. Hetzer gonna hit.
You hit, and it's a +1 to penetrate.
Oof. Yep, so let's figure this out. So I'm a 6 as a heavy AT gun.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. So it's a 7. You
So
beat a
+1 for
9.
Panzer Ace.
Check the range. No, it doesn't matter. You penetrated.
Yeah.
But it's not a double.
It's not?
No, because I think... What's your range on the gun? Are we over half?
I highly doubt it, but
Okay.
we'll double check everything. So it's a double penetrating hit, and I get 2 damage rolls. So first one, yeah, he's dead.
Boom.
That's just +1 to that for Panzer
Yeah.
Ace, so that's a 6. Yeah, and
Boom.
that'd be... Wild Bill Sherman has been destroyed.
And we fall back and
Wow.
level the place with artillery.
The old standby American tactic of falling back and leveling. So, good job, Hetzer there. Wild Bill, American hero, destroyed. We'll be back. So as the smoke settles here over the burning Sherman, it is the end of turn 3. His last dice was the guys in the truck over there that ran. They went down. And that's it. So we move on to turn 4. Top of turn 4.
Germans.
Oh, okay. Well, my Hetzer could rotate and fire at your
Yeah.
at your tank there.
Yeah.
I don't even think you get cover because you're not.
I can wreck you away, though.
That's true. You are Reki, aren't you? Let me think about this. Captain snapping.
Yep.
He was in 12 of all this stuff. So first I had the Hetzer advance up. So the main gun was gonna fire at the Greyhound. He Reki'd back behind the garage. And then I declared that the top mounted machine gun was gonna fire over there at Donaldson's squad. Meanwhile, the Sturm Pioneers are going to fire over there at Bruder's Airborne. I got the AT rifle with the 1-inch template HE and then 2 SMGs in range. This officer went on ambush, and this squad also went on ambush, and the officers are going to stay put. So we'll start off with the 4 machine gun shots over there at Donaldson.
You got 1.
1 hit.
4+,
1 wound.
5+ save. Because we're behind the fence. No.
1 dies. Hey, you lost a man.
I've not made a save.
You've not.
At least I haven't made a save that matters.
I forgot you lost your spotter too.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's that. So next up will be the Stern Pioneer Squad. And the Pioneer Squad, what am I doing here? The black one is the 1-inch template from the PT GRB 39.
So you need 4s.
And then 4s for everything.
Yep. Got it.
The 1-inch template hit, and
So you
then
got 4.
and I got 1 hit with the SMGs.
Yeah.
And he's so bunched up over there.
You're going to get 3 guys.
3 guys.
So yeah, you need 4s. No save.
Even 4s. Ooh, 3 dead.
3 dead. Yeah.
Wow. It doesn't even have to be those guys, honestly. You can pick any 3 you want.
Okay. Well, I'll lose
Unless you want to lose all your SMGs.
I mean, no. I'll lose
And then
3
I have
rifles.
1 hit from the small arms.
Needs a...
Nothing.
Nope.
And there's D2 pins for the 1-inch template. So 1 pin. But still, 3 dead and a pin, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So the GRB 39 Solid. So that's everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. Okay, next up
I'm
is
gonna snap.
Americans. He's activated Bruder's squad now. They want revenge. They've advanced up. 3 SMGs got point blanks, so they're needing 2s, and everything else is needing.
So I got 6 with the SMGs.
6 hits with the SMGs.
And these need 5s. Got 3 more, so I got 9.
Oh man, 9 hits.
You're in the...
Good thing I'm veterans.
Yeah, I think you're in the open.
Okay.
I got 4.
Killed 4 of them?
4 of
Oh
them.
my god. Alright, so I'll have to take a morale test.
You care. You pass.
Yeah, I had 2 pins, but
Yep.
I'm within 12 of the... So I lose 4?
4.
Oh my god. I'm down to just the AT rifle and the command and the sergeant.
Yep.
And they take another pin. Alright. Alright, next dice.
Next die.
At least you blocked my Hetzer from your AT, right? Your AT cannon.
You're up.
Let's see here. Okay, what are we gonna do? I've already snapped my whole force over here, so got a bunch of stuff over here I can do. Hetzer's advanced up. Donaldson's squad was on ambush.
Advanced up. The Stummel, it's not the Hetzer.
Oh, the Stummel advanced up. I did get into that little gap there where I could see Donaldson's squad over here. He did fire his ambush, put a pin on me, which means I need a 6 to hit him now.
Yes, you do.
So, needing a 6. Come on. Hetzer, hit. Ah, nothing.
See, if you call it by its wrong name.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, the Stummel. Alright, next die.
Germans.
Germans again. I'm running out of stuff to do already.
Mm-hmm.
Basically I have all this stuff back here. Oh,
Yep.
and then those ball trooping or whatever the hell they are.
Yep.
Over there. So... let me think about it. I've had my Grenadier squad that was in here, and these woods just kind of advance out. We need to get back here to try to stop these paratroopers. So next die.
Americans.
So Hume's squad has disembarked from the truck. They're in the soft cover of those woods. All right, next die.
Americans.
Again. Over here, Tyler's 3-inch AT gun's rotated. Sadly, he cannot get an inch away from the paratrooper, so he cannot fire at the Hetzer. So next die.
Americans again.
The howitzer went on ambush.
Yep.
He was going to try to fire an indirect shot on the Hetzer, but he was within 36, which is minimum range for indirect fire for that. So next die.
Americans.
Robert had Dignan just run over there
Yep.
behind the restaurant, so he's kind of linking up over there with Hume.
Yep.
Next die.
Americans again.
So Lieutenant Rowell over there, from the artillery battery, has gone on ambush. Next die, another
Americans.
American die. Just moving his truck out of the way. Next die. I got what, 2 left?
Let's see.
I think that's
You
my
got 3 left, I got 2.
3. Alright, so next one. You again.
Me
Alright.
again.
So the other truck over there just went down.
Yep.
Okay, next die.
Me again.
Americans again. So the last die for the Americans was Major Thornhill. He's just going to stay put. So I got 3 dice left. I got to figure out. Oh, my SPA trooping.
Yeah.
SPA trooping, my lieutenant, and my stern pioneers, or my assault pioneers.
Yep.
Here. At the end
Ambush,
here of turn
ambush.
4, the SPA trooping over there in the field, they're just going to stay put. And then over here I just snapped with my platoon commander. He ordered the pioneers and himself just to run up to this hedge. We'll see. I'm SMGs, he's rifles, but I do have the Stummel in support and the Hetzer. So I have a feeling these guys, I don't know if they're going to hang around. They might just beeline out. We'll see. So we'll move on to turn 5. So at the end of turn 4, what do we got here? Well, we don't count up table quarters till the end, but
Nope.
technically I got 1 kill point.
You have 1
with the
kill
Sherman.
point. The Sherman.
Yeah, that's it. All right, so go ahead. First die.
Americans.
All right. So over here, first off, Bruder is assaulting the Stern Pioneer squad. What's left of it. He has 3 tough fighters.
Yep.
So go ahead and do your roll. Need 5s.
I got 1 tough fighter,
And 1 non.
1 non. So let me roll my tough fighter again.
Okay.
3.
3. So I'm wiped out.
Yes.
But I do get to go.
Yes, you do.
And I have 1 tough fighter as well.
Correct. You got 1 hit.
Not a tough fighter. So 1 dies of you.
Yep.
I'm wiped out.
You're wiped out, and I get a D6 consolidation.
At the end, the Brooder and his boys just advanced, consolidated up against that hedge. I do have my 4-man command team with SMGs on ambush. And I probably could do some damage, but I'm more worried about that full squad in those woods. If I fire that, they're just going to advance out. And so at least that's a bit of a deterrent for them. So he has 1 dice now for my Stern Pioneers. I have 1 dice for a Sherman.
Yep.
So next die.
Germans.
Germans again, huh? Okay. What do I want to do here? Alright, so I'm going to move the Hetzer.
Yes.
He fired an ambush shot from this howitzer that was on ambush.
And I missed.
He missed. Now I will move the Hetzer.
Now you'll move the Hetzer.
And I think I'm going to just zip around this way. Yeah. Alright, well the Hetzer zipped around the corner. Baldwin's Greyhounds again recceed back behind the shed. And then I'm going to fire the top-mounted machine gun at Major Thornhill, needing 3s.
3 hits.
3 hits, and then needing 4s. And there was no point in him going down because I'm within point blank.
Nothing.
Wow. Nothing but a pin. Damn. Okay. Next dice. Americans. Okay. So the AT gun pivoted a little bit because he now knows that the Hetzer might be coming around to that table first. So next die.
German.
Germans, huh? Okay. Okay, here we go. Pioneers have advanced over. Everyone got point blank. So it's 2s for all the SMGs, and the black one is the flamethrower needing a 3.
They all hit a 1.
So I missed 2 SMGs.
4s.
So all these are SMG hits.
Yep. How many hits is the flamethrower?
D6, right?
Yeah, I think so. 4.
4. So let's start with the SMGs.
Okay.
Needing 4s. You do get a 5 up for these.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Okay. My 5 up saves. 3. So I lose 2. And now the flamethrower does 4, and there's no save on that.
Yep, and it's anything but because it's plus
Yeah.
3 or whatever. So 3
3.
die.
And how many pins? 2.
Maybe 1. Let me check. All right, so he's automatic test needing it. He's at 3, but he's got his captain.
Made
Oh,
it.
he got it. Still with 3 pins. That's insane. It's insane how good the captains are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like pins don't even matter, regardless of how many you have or what your what your veterancy level is. It's crazy.
Mark
Okay,
them.
so they did their thing. He did not run out of gas, and so there's that. Okay, so they're at 3
Americans.
pins. All right, so American dice. He's gonna try to. He's still. Before this happened, he was gonna assault the tank, which with that full squad. But now he's still gonna try it. So, but
Well, I gotta.
minus
No.
3 tank fear.
No, we're gonna fall back.
Yeah, it's
9. So 9 goes down.
you're still good.
Still good. Okay, we're back on the
Stay with
building.
a 9 with 3 pins, you still pass, right?
Yep. 2 pins now.
Yeah, because you could have still rolled a 10. But yeah, you're better off. Full squad, yeah, you had a fairly decent chance to maybe do something, but half
Yep.
the squad, because it advanced too, so you need
Yeah.
6s. Probably a good call not to do that. Okay. So what's left of Donaldson's squad is now safe behind the shed. So next die.
Germans.
Okay. Yeah, I failed the 1 pin order with the Stummel, so he just backed up. I was going to turn and fire at those paratroopers, but now it's going to. I think Stummel's done for the game at this point.
Probably.
Turn 5, he's not going to get within 2 of that hedge. Yeah, he's pretty much done. He did nothing. Okay, well, I guess these guys are going to be left to try to deal with those paratroopers. My Grenadier squad is advanced up. We're going to take a shot at those airborne guys over there by the restaurant. I need 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
You need 5s to wound.
5s to wound. And they're in soft cover.
Yep.
So,
nope.
nothing but a pin. Okay, next die.
Next die. Survey says Germans again.
Okay.
Them, and your lieutenant back there.
Oh, that's right. All right. I'm going to have this squad fire its LMG. Just the LMG. I'm not going to move up, try to get an SMG range. Just at those airborne there, so no moving, just needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits.
And then you need 5s.
Needing 5s. Come on, boys. Ooh, 4 dead? Holy crap.
And I don't...
Yeah, you don't get no cover, nothing.
It's 4 dead.
Just 4 dead. Damn, and a pin.
Yeah, so I'm down to 2. That's a morale check.
Yes.
Down. They don't care.
So there are 2 pins.
Yeah, but they're down to 2 men.
Wow. He's down to just the lone LMG and the sergeant.
Your shooting has been phenomenal this game.
It has. The only thing stopping me is the SMG range.
Yeah.
It's like, over there it was great. Over here it's not so great because basically can't reach anything. So, next die.
Americans.
Dignan has run around the corner to help these airborne out, Ruder and the boys.
Mm-hmm.
So the next die. So 3 more SMGs suddenly on the board right there. Americans again.
Americans again.
Major Thornhill has run around there, so he's over there now.
Yep.
The next die. Gotta be
Germans.
kind of low.
You got your spot tripping.
Spot tripping, and then, is that it?
You got your lieutenant.
Oh, my lieutenant back over there. And
your
that's
captain.
It. Oh, the captain, yeah. Captain. Okay. Spot trooping. We'll go on ambush. I don't know what else to do with them. American dice. Truck has gone down.
Americans again.
Americans
The other
again.
truck is going down.
All right. Next die again.
Germans.
Okay. So my captain has advanced. And we're going to fire at Dignan
Okay.
with just 2 rifles. The officer has a pistol. It does not, it's out of range. So I do have 2 rifles, so needing 5s.
Yep. You move.
Got 1 hit.
Okay, 4 up.
Got a wound. Okay.
5 plus save.
5 up save.
No, so you got 1 guy.
You lose a guy. So I'll just take the extra guy out.
Yep.
And you take a pin. So my captain has killed one of Dignan's men. All right, so that's it for me, right?
Yep, because the last die is mine and my squad's coming out of the woods.
And that's those guys.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Humes, boys. He skirted around to avoid my 12-inch range on my again. 12-inch range is.
So here's the first half.
And he's firing. He needs 5s.
Yep, second half.
Wow.
1.
1 hit. Holy crap! And then a 5 up.
Did not get it.
Damn, nothing but a pin.
Nothing but a pin.
All right.
That's the end of the turn. 4 pictures.
Nope. I'm gonna see if I can. On a 4 up, I can fire
Yeah.
with those guys. No.
No.
Damn. I would have lit his ass up. Okay. And that is that. So we move on to turn 6. All right. Top of 6. Last turn probably.
Americans.
Go first. Barry Tyler's 3-inch AT gun's gone on ambush, which is good move. Americans again. Thornhill is snapping. So he fired 2 shots, or 4 shots?
4 shots.
At them.
And 4 hits.
And 4 hits. They are veterans.
Yep, so I need 5s. Got 1.
1, okay. So 1 dies?
1 dies. And a pin.
All right. And 1 pin. So I'm up to 2 pins.
2 pins.
Okay.
They're going to fire at your captain.
The machine gun is going to fire at the captain.
And
From the airborne squad.
the SMG.
Okay.
So 2.
So the machine gun's going to be -1 to hit because it's...
So it's going to need 5s.
And he passed his order, so are you pin free with them?
Yeah.
Or do they have 1
Oh, I have to make that order roll first.
So they only have 1.
They'll have no
No pins.
pins.
Okay.
Okay, so I get 4 dice with the machine gun needing 5s, and 2 dice with the SMG needing 4s.
Okay.
I got 2 hits.
Okay.
You're veteran?
They are not veteran. No, the captain is just regular.
2 hits. 2 dead.
2 dead.
5 plus saves.
Oh, yeah.
No.
I'm down to
Morale
one guy.
check.
I'm down to 1 man. Morale test.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, they don't care. Nobody cares when there's a captain around. They literally do not care.
And then Thornhill is going to run behind the hedge.
Okay. So Baldwin, this is part of Thornhill's snap. Baldwin's backed up, pivoted. He's going to fire his coax at the grenadiers here in the courtyard. So 5s?
5s because I moved. I got 1.
Got a hit, so that's a pin.
And I need a 4.
4 up.
No. That's
Nothing
a
but a
pin.
pin. All right. Next die.
Germans.
Sherman's, huh? Okay. What the hell am I going to do? I have no idea. My poor Stummel. He's never going to fire. So he's low priority. Those guys over there can't see anything.
Nope.
I am in that table quarter though. So.
Yeah, you are.
All right, let me think about it. Captain, I forgot he was down to 1 guy with a pistol. So he snapped the lieutenant who was going to assault.
Dignan.
He's going to assault Dignan. And then the captain himself just pulled back with his pistol. It's like, oh, I'm going to be able, and no, I got a pistol. So he's going to just make himself safe, pull back. So here we go. We're going to assault Dignan with my platoon leader. And we're all tough fighters here.
No.
I got 2.
You win.
Okay. So you got none?
None. I rolled snake eyes. Take his die.
1-inch consolidate. Man, I wish I can consolidate into another combat. That would be awesome. But
No.
okay, so I guess, well, okay.
Stay outside of an inch of.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, next die. So Dignan is dead. American hero.
Yep.
Another American hero. Americans. Dice has come out now. Over here, Bob Rowland is put everything on ambush.
Yep. If you come around that corner, I can light you up.
I am not coming around that corner. I'll tell you that right now. Next die.
Germans.
All right, I'm coming around the corner. No, I'm kidding. What the hell do I... So I'm trying to get into... The Hetzer needs to make his... He's going to have to get through the 3-inch AT gun ambush somehow.
Yep. And the howitzer ambush.
Okay. Well, we'll wait till the end to do that.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can pass an order with those guys. 1-pin order. How hard could it be, right? Oh, yeah. No
Yeah,
problem.
you got it.
All right, we're going to... I was going to advance, but Robert said, why? Just stay and shoot. It's last turn. All it's going to do is give me another -1 to hit. So I will just fire with my Grenadier squad at what's left of the airborne squad. And I'm only needing 4s.
That's a lot of
1,
4s.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 4s.
95s.
Yeah, and then you need to fill the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I need 5s, at least 2 5s here. I got not a single 5. Wow. That's hard to do. That was a hell of a shot. Okay,
Yeah.
next die.
Germans. Got
Okay.
your spa truppen.
Yeah, they're just going to stay there. I mean, they're in a table quarter.
Yep.
So I might as well just go down with them, which I'll wait. I'm going to see if I can pass an order with my Hetzer.
You need your stumble.
Yeah, I keep calling it the wrong name, man. That's why he's pissed.
Yeah, he's like.
He'll just, what are we going to do? How about we just drive over here, just in
Okay.
case. In case we go another turn. All right, next dice.
Americans.
Americans. That truck over there went down.
Germans.
Germans again. I don't really have a whole lot left. I got those guys.
You got those guys. You got those guys.
Oh yeah, I got all that stuff over there. Okay.
Yep.
I just put the squad on ambush. The SMGs are not doing me any favors on this board. And nothing to shoot at, so yeah. We're in the table quarter, we'll stay there. He's putting that truck on ambush, our next die.
Germans.
My officer will... He'll just, we'll just stay here. Next die.
Germans again.
I don't want them all. This is my last one, right?
No, you still got the spot tripping. You've got
and the Hetzer.
those guys
okay.
over there and the Hetzer.
Hetzer. Yeah. Okay. I am going to fire at that's left of the airborne squad with these guys. So they advanced out. I had to just to get clear of my platoon commander. And the only thing that can hit anything is my LMG. So moved.
Yep. 4 dice needing 5.
5 dice.
5 dice, yes.
Buzzsaw. So come on, Buzzsaw. These guys kicked some butt last time they fired.
Nope.
Yeah. Not so much this time. Alright, next die.
Americans.
Hume squad is advanced up in the gap there between the rat bastard and the restaurant.
Americans again.
Yeah, and I think I'm down to 1 dice, right?
2.
2?
Spot tripping.
Spot troop. Oh, and my Hetzer, that's got to run the gauntlet of the...
They're going to go down.
That's right. So the guys behind there are going down. Donaldson's boys. Okay.
Free move.
So you're done?
I'm done.
All right, Spall trooping. They're just going to hang. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Now, the game basically comes down to the cannonball run here of the Hetzer trying to get through that 3-inch AT gun.
Yep, and the 105 howitzer, but the 105 howitzer doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, it can't destroy it. It's not going to stop it. The only thing that can stop it is the AT gun. All right.
Yep.
Let's do this.
Okay.
All right, so he's Hetzer has. I only needed to. Actually, I need to go a little bit. I got to get past that post there. So he moved up.
I would say fully past the post, so you have to move a little bit further, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess I could have run. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so he already rolled off camera again.
I'm terrible.
He's getting scolded for this, but he did hit it.
Yep.
All right, so go ahead.
It's a heavy AT.
So you're getting a 6.
6, and your armor is?
I'm a 9.
Okay. Double penetrate.
Boy. Yeah, he's
Boom.
The Hetzer had to do it. He didn't pull it off. He saved the only good roll of the game for the last.
And that AT gun, I mean, it is a good saga.
It is. No, he went down to 1 guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's rebuilt it. Yeah, so there's 2 guys on it now.
Yep.
So the Hetzer's dead, and that's the last dice, right?
Yep.
All right. We'll be right back. All right, so game is over, and in the end, it's 8-7.
Mm-hmm.
And the victor is the German force somehow. Even though Robert's the only one that has, he's the only one that scored the big 3 points for having a unit in the enemy deployment zone. I misspoke at the beginning. It's only 1 point for every unit in the neutral. So he got 3 for Bruder's paratroopers.
Yep.
He got 1 for Donaldson.
Mm-hmm.
And he got 1 for Hume. Those are the only units he has in neutral or enemy quarters. Dignan's in his own because
Dignan is dead.
Thornhill. Thornhill is in his own, so
Yeah.
that doesn't count. And he got 2 kill points. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 kill points. That's 2, and I got 2 units there. That's 3, 4. 1 here. That's 5, 6, 7, and finally the Straw Troopin, or whatever they are. Spa Troopin. They're still there.
Yep.
Amazingly. And they get me my 8th point for a German victory, which is amazing. So the artillery park over here, yeah, that did limit what you had to score points with. Unless you would have somehow moved them into an enemy, into a different table quarter, but yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, I mean, I could have moved them maybe further up, but maybe like here instead of for the AT gun.
Yeah, but you don't really expect them to be rolling around into. You want them to do what they did and took out the Hetzer.
Did take out the Hetzer.
So that's cool. But the Hetzer did take out the Sherman
with
one shot. So as far as the new German book rules go, everything pretty much showed up. The Spa Truppen, That's a brand new unit. They almost took out the AT gun single-handedly with 2 rifles, which is amazing. But Robert was good about, he recruited the gun, he reoriented, he moved. He did a good job with the stuff in the orchard there, keeping everything going and firing. The GRB 39 did its thing. Took out,
killed a bunch of paratroopers.
Killed a bunch of paratroopers with that 1-inch template. Sadly, never got to take a shot at the Greyhound, but with +3...
It did, but it missed, I think.
Oh, did it? Yeah, he did, but he missed. But that was not bad. I mean, a +3 and a 1-inch template, direct firing, 24. That's pretty solid, I think. And then what was the other thing that
SMGs. An all SMG army.
Yeah, foot slogging SMG army with open space like this. I could not shoot. Shooting was not easy for me. I had 1 LMG. And then these guys have rifles and stuff, but other than that, it's like, I think with the SMG army like this, it needs to be either a built-up urban area where you can sneak around and get close, or you have to have transport, half-tracks, trucks, whatever, to be able to drive up and get close.
Or they have to come to you.
Or you wait. Yeah. So, transports or urban. I mean, this board is kind of a mix of mix. It's got a lot of long open sight lines, but it's also got some dense terrain. But we never really mixed it up much except for right in this area.
Yeah.
And then you took out my Stern Pioneer squad with the assault. Actually, yeah, me taking out Dignan with my officers won me the game.
Because that would have been
you would have had 3 more points. No, you would have won. You would have had 3 more points.
3 more points, yes.
If I would have lost that assault.
Yep.
So I did a little snafu there. I should have probably did this shooting and then did the assault. But
well,
then
again,
these guys were still in play too.
I also snafu'd where I should have had the AT gun go at the Hetzer before I went turning across the street.
Right. Yeah, earlier in the game, he definitely blocked his line of sight with those paratroopers. He would have had a shot on the Hetzer, but he moved the paratroopers up too early. So yeah, it was a good game. This first time we played, I think, one of these story missions, and this one's fairly balanced. I don't even know if I would consider this the story missions are kind of labeled as more historical or not a balanced like tournament style game, but there's nothing imbalanced about this scenario. Both sides get the prep bombardment. Both sides have all the same deployment, so I'm not sure that this necessarily needs to be classified as a story mission, but whatever.
I mean, it's a classic meeting engagement.
Yep. So yeah, and the Stummel did nothing. A little disappointed in the Stummel. That 1 pin order fail really hurt. But I think that was the only order I failed. Or
I don't think anybody failed an order.
Well, you know why?
Yeah, we have captains.
Captains are incredibly powerful. I mean, it's insane how good the captains are.
Yeah.
They make pins irrelevant. You almost need to foobar, even with regulars, with like 3 or 4 pins. I don't know what the math is, but you can have a lot of pins, and with a captain nearby, or just not even nearby, 12 inches away.
Yeah.
I mean, you're waiting on a foobar. That's the only thing that's going to stop you. And with pins, no matter how, with the pins only being a -1, regardless of how many you have now at shooting. I mean, you got a 4-pin unit, you can fire away.
Yep.
And you can pass the order to do it. So it's like those units, in the old bolt action, those units would be irrelevant. Nowadays, a 4-pin unit with a captain, it's like you're not just going to run out in front of that anymore. Like back in the day, it's like I'm not worried about them. Yeah. They got 4 pins. Even if they do somehow pass order, it's going to be 7s to hit. But yeah, it's a totally different game now. And captains are a huge deal in this.
They are.
Yeah, if you're a competitive player, I would never leave without a captain. And they're not that expensive either. Yeah. So anyway, it's a good game. Thanks to Robert for coming out. Thanks again to all the guys on the... yeah, I was glad you could make it on short notice. Had to get this done.
Yeah, it's a 3-day weekend.
Yes, awesome. Yeah, and thanks to all the guys on the live stream helping us out and hanging out with us. Appreciate that as well. And check out our channel sponsors in the description. And then let us know what you guys think of this game. And we'll see you next time.